Welcome back, anybody I'm watching, to AG Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Last time, we learned that... we learned about Kirara's past. It's been like, almost a week, I think, since I last recorded, so... I was kinda worried that I wasn't gonna remember anything, but, luckily, I do. That's good. Not sure how much I'll be able to record in this session. I have lots of, things that I need to do. But I wanted to make sure that I at least have something for tomorrow. Today's Sunday, and the last thing that I recorded, which would be the episode right before this, is going to be going up later today. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm walking down the corridor when Yumina calls out to me.
Ayumu?
Yes? Yumina? What's the matter? There's still some time left before our training sessions, and the ship is big enough to be able to go for enjoyable walks. Then again, most areas look more or less the same, so the scenery leaves something to be desired.
ちょっと付き合わない？相談というか話があるんだけど。
That's fine. I was only taking a walk anyway. Yumina isn't looking very cheerful. I can pretty much imagine why, but I follow her like she wants to. So what do you want to talk about? I sip my drink. Yumina thinks for a moment before opening her mouth.
Kirara のことなんだけど、どう思う？
Confinement was lifted, wasn't it? The time period for that was 1 week. The time has passed by now, and Captain Ezel has ordered her house arrest cancelled. Okay. I was like, why does it seem like there was a transmission that I didn't notice?
歩夢もあまり会ってないと思うけど、食事とか訓練の時以外はずっと自分の部屋にこもってるの。
Yeah, I've noticed. It's as if she's prolonging her own house arrest by her own will. I wonder if she feels responsible for what happened.
そうなんじゃないか？気にしていそうに見えたしな。
Zieta and Falwa appear next to Yumina out of nowhere. They've got drinks of their own and they join the conversation.
ジーダ、それにファーちゃんもどうしたの？
俺たちも休憩に来たんだ。そうしたらお前たちが見えたからな。
ご一緒していいですか？やっほーファーちゃん、もちろんいいわよね、歩。
Be my guest. Zieta and I have a training session scheduled after this anyway. We're going to do some training in the frames again today. Since we're heading for the front, I've got to get used to riding that thing as soon as I can.
今、黒川さんの話をされていたんですよね。うん。謹慎が解けたのに、あまり出てきてくれないから心配で。歩やジーダは責任を感じてだって言うけど、私はそれだけじゃないような気がするのよね。
Worried frown appears on Yumina's face.
それだけじゃないとしたら、何があるって言うんだ？
Yeah, I'm interested too.
うん。なんだかね、私たちからも距離を取ろうとしてるんじゃないかって。私がただそう感じただけなんだけど。
It's possible. Yumina may not necessarily be wrong. Kirara told us what happened in the past, but I suspect she didn't tell us everything. Besides, if Kirara fought in past battles, she should know just how hard it's going to get from here on out.
訓練はすごく真面目にやってるわよ。でも話しかけられないくらいに怖い感じがしてることも多くて。
それはそれで問題だな。
Zieta is probably thinking the same thing I am. He's wearing a pained expression. I recall my old man telling me about people who behave like that. If I remember correctly, it's the way people act when they're looking for a place to die. I wonder if that's why she gave up on her revenge like that.
どういうこと？歩。
Never mind. It's only speculation at this point. Plus, it's a concept that doesn't fit the Kurokawa Kirara that I've come to know. I'm sure I'm wrong. I think I just got the wrong idea. Probably. I think you should go see Kirara and just cement the fact that this is Kirara's route. Yumina doesn't look too satisfied, but she doesn't say anything else.
とりあえずは周りの人が気にしてあげた方がいいと思いますよ。やっぱりそうよね。私も少し話を伺いました。黒川さんにとってとても大切な人がいたんだってことですよね。
そう考えると親しみは湧くな。今までは何を考えてるのかわからないところもあったし。
私ももう少し連れ出せるように頑張ってみるから、みんなもお願いね。
Yumina bows her head at them. She sure has changed. Compared to the way she was when I just met her, she's become rather dependable. Right now, she would actually make a fine student council president. But that all depends on whether we'll be able to return to Earth in one piece. I feel like this is a for life thing, just maybe. Wonder what Naoto and Tomori are doing right now.
さて、歩む。俺たちはそろそろ訓練に行くか。
Is no one concerned for everyone that you left in the base? What happened to Mino? What happened to Rei? What happened to Tsukuya? What happened to Yoko? What happened to Nayuta? Those are questions I want answered. But more importantly than all of them combined, more just, you know, Nayuta. And Mino, because, I mean, it's Mino. Sorry for making you do this all the time.
気にすんなよ。戦闘部隊長としての役目でもあるんだ。それに、これからの戦い、イシリアル能力者であるお前は、戦力として貴重なんだぜ。
I just hope I won't get in your way.
じゃあちょっと早いけど、私も訓練に行こうかな。それでキララと話してみる。はい、それがいいと思います。
Well, see you later. Just I'm getting up from my chair, alerts start going off. Sieta, what's going on?
来やがったな。しかし、補給目前のこのタイミングか。
I'm assuming he's talking about the extra dimensionals, but I don't understand what's having to do with resupplying. What it has to do with resupplying.
でも、補給の途中じゃないだけ、まだマシかもしれません。
そうだな。
私はすぐに環境に向かいます。皆さんは艦長の指示を聞いてください。
We're gonna actually have to fight. Jeez, haven't had a fight in like very long time since fought Kurokawa back in chapter 5. With that, Fallow runs off.
これって敵が来るの？
Probably.
艦長、応答願います。
おう、G だか。今どこにいる？
食堂に歩むたちと一緒にいる。異空隊か？
そうだ。つい先ほど異空隊の反応が確認された。すぐに姿を現すだろう。
Well, that's not much of a warning system if it's only... I'm assuming he means like a few minutes.
了解。では、歩むとともにレイディアントフレームで待機する。
What? Or is this just gonna be another one of those false alarms, like when Kirara was trying when we were having the test thing before Kirara started her plan, where I thought we were gonna do a fight, but then it just ended up being dialogue. Although that's interesting. That's interesting too. I enjoyed that scene. That was a nice scene.
頼むぞ。
Once the line is cut, Zieta gives me a serious look.
さて、行くか。
Okay. Yeah, to the hangar, right?
私は。
落ち着け、ユミナ。
キララ、あれ、なんで？
訓練に向かう途中だっただけだ。それより、 この警報は異空体が出現したということだな。
They haven't materialized yet, but apparently they soon will.
なるほどな。ならば私も待機した方がいいだろう。立てるか、ユミナ。
Why wouldn't Yumina be able to stand? Kirara holds out her hand to Yumina, who's still sitting at the table. Yumina gets up, but her knees are shaking. Oh, she's nervous. That's why she wouldn't be able to stand.
ごめん、戦えると思ってたけど、なんかちょっと体が変かも。
無理もないさ。まずは戦場に慣れることが重要だ。
でも
私が言えたことではないかもしれないが、サポートはちゃんとする。だからいつも通りにやってみろ。
Are we gonna have I? Also, I'm gonna be in one of the frames. How's combat gonna change in that? So I'm assuming it's one of the giant robots that we fought. Should be kind of weird.
キララ、なんとかやってみる。
Okay, we're off.
ああ、無理はするなよ、歩む。
I know. I wave at Yumina to encourage her, then Zieta and I both run off to the hangar. We run down the corridors. Suddenly I notice that Zieta is giving me an impressed look.
それにしてもお前はあんまり緊張してないみたいだな。
I've been in mortal danger countless times since I was a kid.
例の特訓か。大したもんだな。
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's kind of scary because it's true, but at least I didn't make Yumina feel any uneasier than she already did, which is good. My old man told me that when you are protecting someone, you have to pay attention to things like that.
知ってるかもしれないが、戦場で怖いのはパニックを起こすことだ。これまでの訓練で分かっているだろうが、上下左右の感覚がない場所では人は簡単に自分を見失う。気をつけろよ。
Okay, got it. I'll pay attention to that so I won't get any of my allies involved.
よし。ま、今日のところは生き残ることだけを考えてくれ。
I'm thankful to Zeta for keeping me in mind, and giving me advice.
機体に乗ってジェネレーターの出力レベルを大気に固定できるな。
Yeah, I'll manage. The hangar is right in front of us now. I exchange a final look with Zieta, then start boarding my frame. I run a few basic checks, then fasten myself into my seat and start the energy generator. While it starts up, I run more checks, such as for the servos in my frame's joints. One by one, the lights come on green. I'm ready to go. Fortunately, there's nothing out of the ordinary.
歩む、聞こえるか。
Chief, I can hear you. What's up?
いや、お前の状況も確認しておこうと思ってな。想像していたよりは落ち着いているようだが。
Kirara nods at me. She must be acknowledging me as someone who's been in battles before.
戦えるか。
I'll do what I can.
あまり難しく考えるな。機体にこそ乗っているが、状況は特訓の時に近い。
Wait, her voice doesn't sound like it's coming from the radio anymore.
お前が前衛で、私やユミナ、おきつがサポートに入る。お前ならきっとできるはずだ。ん？どうした？
I'm just surprised that you'd say something as kind as that.
ほう。ならば、望み通り罵倒でも何でもしてやろう。
No. No, I don't like that sort of thing. I mean it.
何でもいい。ただし、必ず生きて戻ってこい。それだけ守ってくれれば、戦果などなくても構わん。
Chief.
量子波ポテンシャル、なおも増大。まもなく極大値に到達します。各機は順次出撃してください。
よし、行くぜ、歩む。
Oh. Zeta, you are in a suit thing. Okay, well, I'm off. I cut my connection to Kirara. I feel happy that there's someone out there who's worried about me.
下記出力レベルを 大気から高校へ出撃するぞ。
Okay, that...
了解。
One by one, the radiant frames launch from the hangar with Zeta in the lead. I'm out 10th on the catapult. Once I leave the Zeller, my sense of what's up and down disappears. I've experienced this during the training too, but I'm still not used to it.
量子場ポテンシャル極大値に到達。
Oh great.
空体現れます。
They don't even give Ayumu time to orient himself. Oh. The next moment it feels as if space itself is trembling. Something strange is appearing, starting with its outline, which gradually gets filled in. I can see it clearly now. I now truly understand that we're fighting something very different from ourselves. Yes, yes, they are very different. For most things that you fought, that looks huge for one thing. The only thing that we really fought so far is that giant worm, but we didn't really fight that. So this is an extra dimensional.
そうだ。こいつが俺たちの敵だ。
It looks both organic and inorganic at the same time. Now that I'm looking at one directly, I can understand why it's so difficult to describe them.
気を抜くなよ。今回のは小型だが、それでも星くらいなら壊しかねないからな。
This is a small one? These are small... These are small ones? The extra dimensionals in front of me is considerably larger than my own radiant frame. If this is considered small, then how big are the big ones?
ぼーっとするな。動きを止めたら死ぬぞ。
Yeah, I'm going on the offense. That's right, I can't afford to stop. Like Kirara said, I should remember how to fight.
サポートを開始する。ユミナ、オキツ、歩夢に合わせるぞ。
わかった。
Are they in frames as well? Where are they?
やってみる。
Let's go! Would you like to see the radiant frame tutorial? Before that, I'm going to save there. I'll save here, because, you know. Yep. Yes, I do. The Radiant Frame tutorial. When controlling the Radiant Frame, combat is slightly different. Uh-huh, it looks fairly this... That's a lot of HP right there. The Radiant Frame is very durable, but it will receive all enemy attacks. The battle will end if the Radiant Frame loses all of its hit points. Only Radiant Frame can use active skills. Essentially, the Radiant Frame is the permanent forward, while other party members are used for support. Okay? What's that's it? That's not enough. Okay, I don't think I've gotten any new skills for anyone. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go in like this. The only comfort...
全力で相手をする。
Okay, those look very derpy. Those look way too derpy. Also, why is Kirara in front? You're Ayumu, you're supposed to be up here. I think. Are you? Can Kirara be in the front? It wouldn't make sense if she is. I don't know, let's check that. Cannot be used. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Ayumu has to be there. Dealing with Spirit. This would... Wait, this is... Wait, use it... Oh, okay, these are all, the Radiant Frame skills. These aren't Ayumu's. Okay, I was confused. Wait, then what is his stuff? Oh, he has, defenses and everything. Okay. Logic attack versus enemy 4, so I'd want to use logic attack? I suppose? Let's see. Wait. This uses blue. Okay. Reduces SL damage. Okay, I guess I'll go with that. I'll do Hydro Blaster. And I don't know how much damage these guys deal, so I'll just play it safe with Yumina as healer.
俺は戦う
Oh jeez. Hydro Blaster! No! Conviction! Things! Oh my god, so many! Burn. I get the feeling that these guys are gonna be more difficult. I know. Uh-huh. Tell me more? Continue? Oh, jeez.
あの攻撃は危険か。
Yes,
なら
yes
ば
it is.
援護すべきだろうな。
Also, I like how she's just right there in space.
力が湧いてくる
More importantly, why are we fighting 4 at a time? Shouldn't we have some backup? Uh-huh. Okay,
貸しただけ
so...
だまだいける
Yeah, just a scratch. Not
当
that
た
bad.
れ
Jeez, Ayumu. Okay. Yep. Okay. And now I'll just go with skipping. Nah. Okay. So it defends with logic, and I don't really know what it attacks with. Doesn't matter, because need to go with spirit attack versus all enemies. SL attack versus all enemies. Race to all. I guess I kind of have to... or should I do this? What if I should do this? Okay, I'm gonna go with that. And we'll go with chain stasis. She doesn't have it enough for anything, so I'll wait. And Yumina, use Heartbeat Green. So everyone else can actually do something. Bam! Okay. So, it has stuff in both. Let's go with this. And let's go with Chain Stasis again, just in case. Go with Hydro Blaster. Medical Alone. Okay. Guys, I suspected that this battle wouldn't be, like, super difficult, since there hasn't been a training time for a while. And, so, would be, you know, simple enough. That's, a team that had beat, you know, the last things would be, able to do it. I'll go with using that. That. I probably made a mistake somewhere in there. Yeah. Like, this is probably gonna... Yeah, this is gonna make Ayumu fumble. Oh, no. It didn't. Surprising. And... use this one? Yep. Wait and execute. Go! Yay! We win! And we just got a bunch of experience. I would totally fight that battle over and over again, if possible. I park my machine in the hangar and power down its generator. The cockpit grows dark. I pause for a moment to take a few deep breaths. Huff. Huff, huff. I'm alive, right? My fingers are still gripping the controls. They're trembling. Eventually, I manage to pry them loose. This is pretty intense. The battle itself went pretty well. Yes, it did. Zeta and his units surrounded the extra dimensionals, and I attacked from ideal positions. The battle went down smoothly, and we managed to defeat them. Even so, I can't stop myself from shaking now that I'm back on the Zellerm.
おい、歩む歩む大丈夫か
Zeta?
戦闘はもう終わったんだ。周囲に新たな反応もないらしいし、食堂に行ってのんびりしようぜ。
Okay, got it. Damn it, stop it already. I get out of the machine, tensing up to stop myself from shivering. Zeta meets me with a smile.
まあ何にせよ、よくやってくれた。
I was completely caught up in it. I remember the rough flow of the battle, but I can't recall what I was doing myself exactly. All I remember is that I was desperate, and that Kirara and Yumina were shouting encouragements. Maybe I'm relying on Kirara quite a lot mentally.
よールーキー、なかなかやるじゃないか。あと2年も生き残れば隊長の座だって狙えるぜ。
Whap. Suddenly, someone slaps me on the back, which makes me lose my breath. I turn my head and see a number of robust-looking guys standing there.
お前な、俺の前でそんなこと言うなよ。
初陣で機体が無事な上に漏らしもしなかったんだろ。いい度胸してるじゃねえかよ。
Zeta, do you have something to tell us?
それに隊長だって見ただろ、あの攻撃力。俺たちじゃああはいかねえ。
My attacks were probably considerably stronger than theirs because of my ethereal power. What seems strange to me is that this guy doesn't seem to think negatively about that. Hey, don't you hate ethereals at all?
ん？ああ、お偉いさんのことを気にしてるのか。正直に言うと、俺たち現場の人間にとっては関係ないな。仲間に強い奴がいれば、味方全員が生き残れる確率も上がる。それで十分だろ。
そういうことだ。ガレオンのおっさんが何を言ってきても気にする必要はないさ。これはキララにも言わないとな。
Probably. I see. There are people who hate us Ethereals, but there are also people who count us as their allies and smile at us. I think that's how it is.
次の戦いでも期待してるぜ。ああ、隊長も分かってると思うが、もう少し連携を強化した方がいいな。ルーキー、今日の戦いで俺はあんたを信じると決めた。だからあんたも俺たちを信じてくれ。
I will, thanks. All of a sudden, I'm not shaking anymore. I want to protect Yumina and the girls. I don't want them to get killed by the extra dimensionals. I tensed up with that responsibility and the fear, but now that I found new comrades, I feel a lot better.
隊長とばかりじゃなくて、俺たちとも訓練しようぜ。じゃ、またな。
The guy smiles and walks away. Somehow, he seems pretty dependable.
くっそあいつめ、俺が言いたかったことの半分以上言いやがった。
Don't worry, Zeta. You were doing pretty well yourself.
あ、いや、こっちのことだ。あ、呼び出しか？まさか、また敵が出たって話じゃないよな。
If it was, then I think an alert would be going off. Zeta operates a small computer console, grumbling to himself.
ジーダと赤島さんはそこにいますよね。
Yeah.
銀河連邦本部からある連絡が入りました。至急環境へ来てください。
Uh-ohs.
ああ、わかった。行くぞ、歩む。
I wonder what they want. We nod to each other and start running to the bridge. I almost tripped a number of times on the way. Maybe the battle took more out of me than I thought. Sounds like another alarm's going off. By the time we arrive, Kirara and the others are already there.
悪い、遅くなった。それで何があったんだ？
よろしいですか、艦長。
うん。ここにいる者には知らせておいた方がいいことだ。
What's going on?
確か銀河連邦本部からの連絡だったな。もしかして私に関して何か無茶なことでも言ってきたのか？
It's from headquarters, or rather from Galliorn. That possibility is high.
いや、君に関することではない。それに関してはこちらも気をつけているから気にする必要はないな。
だったら一体何？
Captain glances at Fowl.
本部から緊急連絡が入りました。大規模な異空体の集団が観測されたとのことです。
And what? We're supposed to go exterminate all of them? Oh no. A group. I feel a shiver. We just fought a limited number of them and I'm already this exhausted.
異空体って群れを作るんだ。普段はそんな行動は取らない。一緒にいるのは大抵の場合、単体から数体まで。それを超える状況というのは、少なくとも私は遭遇したことはない。じゃあ、かなり珍しいんだ。ゼーレルムは大丈夫なの？
ゼーレルムのみで立ち向かえなんて言われたら死ぬだけだが、さすがにそこまでは言ってこないだろ
う。Right.
はい。銀河連邦本部は異空体集団に対してこちらも大規模な兵力を投入することに決定しました。
But then only the Zellerm happened to make it on time for some weird reason. Well, that's better than sending in one ship at a time. But can we win this?
わからないな。だがやるしかないさ。ただでさえ強力な異空体が集団になってるなら、普通の星じゃ抵抗の意味すらない。どこかの星を襲う前に潰す。それが軍の役目だろ。
Kinda wonder if they're ever gonna run out though. Are they just gonna keep respawning?
私もジーダに賛成。どこかの星で守りながら戦うってのより結果的には楽なんじゃない？
確かにな。その見解は間違っていないだろう。
そんなユミナなのに考えてる。
And for something that involves fighting.
なんで呆然としてんのよ、愛は。
Yumina snaps at Ai. She's probably not showing any tension because she can't imagine the extent of our enemy's strength. Me, I'm pretty scared to be frank. I'm not sure we can win. By the way, Chief, what's the matter? Huh?
どうしたとはなんだ。
Wait, you're gonna talk to her about her locking yourself in her room now? Ever since you heard about the enemy's movements, you've been quiet, as if in thought. Oh. Yeah, she's probably thinking that it's similar to what happened with that battle that killed the two most powerful Ethereals. I forget what their names were, but the one that looks like Yumina and probably Kirara's past love interest. Or maybe the one who looked like Yumina was past love interest, who knows? You know what I mean. I noticed it more or less by accident. I was simply searching for Kirara unconsciously because I needed something to lessen my anxiety. Maybe Kirara is supporting us more than we know. No, supporting me more than I know.
やはり気になるか。
気にならないわけがない。そちらも分かっていると思うが。
どういうことですか、艦長。
そう難しい話ではない。要はこういった状況に覚えがあるというだけだ。
Yup, it's gonna be just like back then. So the extra dimensionals have masked up like this before?
ああ、あった。前の私が能力を暴走させてしまったあの戦いでな。
I also want to know why. She probably mentioned this before, but why did her power go out of control so much that it made her immortal? But I want to know. Yumina falls silent. It was the battle after which Kirara transcended time, and as a result of which he embarked on a quest for vengeance. In other words, it was that final battle where you lost those heroes, wasn't it?
結局今もこうして異空体どもとの戦いは続いている。だから最終決戦などではなかったがな。
だがそれでもしばらく平和に暮らせる程度には異空体を消耗させられる戦いだったんだろ。
そうだ。よって今回も最悪の場合はそれと同等、もしくはそれ以上の激しい戦闘が予想される。各自そのことを頭に留めておくように。
Everyone on the bridge nods solemnly. When she sees that, Yumina finally understands the gravity of the situation.
なんかみんなすごいシリアス。
Yeah. Let me put it in simple words, since you don't seem to get it. It's like we're thrown into the last boss fight all of a sudden.
嘘。だって私たち宇宙に上がってようやく一回戦っただけよ。
Yep, she understood that.
こういうのってイベントこなしてレベルとか上げて、それで準備してからラストバトルになるのが常識じゃないの？
Don't worry, Yumina. We haven't had any training time, so that means that it's going to be reasonable. Unless we're not meant to win. In that case, yeah.
どこの世界の常識を言っている？
Your real world, at least.
ユミナ、現実はいちいち準備期間を与えてはくれない。でもほら、もうちょっとくらい。
How much time do we have before they amass, though? That is the question.
まったくユミナは現実をゲームのように考え。いや待てよ。
Suddenly, Kirara looks pensive. Then she turns to Easel as if there's something on her mind.
この話をしたからにはゼーレルムはその異空体集団との戦いに赴くということでいいんだな。
その指令もすでに受けている。異空体集団殲滅作戦に参加された人な。
予想される作戦地域に移動するまでにかかる日数は？
Yep. She's thinking what I'm thinking. Probably.
そうですね。あまり近くもないので、途中に予定している補給を行いつつとなると、地球時間で3日ほどになります。
Only 3 days? That is not much time. I think. Maybe. Depends.
それだけあれば十分だな。
Hey, Kirara, what are you planning? I like that Kirara has that, smile. That's good. Getting an ominous feeling, but Kirara doesn't answer my question. She just smiles.
喜べユミナ、あの特訓をするぞ。
特訓ってまさかこんなところまであんなものを持ち込んでるの？
You bet she did. Kirara nods, wearing an intimidating smile. So even though we came to space, we'll be doing that thing again.
いつの間にコンピューターを積み込んだの？
Yeah, how did she? As far as I know, we didn't really stop back to get stuff. That's a fair question. Kirara may have expected to go to space, but she couldn't possibly have brought that heavy machine with her.
ハード自体はこの船のコンピューターを借りる。ソフトは持ち歩いているからな。
Aha.
作戦予定地にたどり着くまで通常の訓練に加えて特訓を行うからな。覚悟しておけ。
Yep, I look forward to it.
特訓するんだったら普通の訓練をしなくていいんじゃん。
少しでも強くなっておかなければ自分だけでなく周りも不幸にするぞ。
Yumina, you kind of sounded like you were just puking a little bit. Korra smiles and Yumina balls. Sieta looks at me, searching for an explanation.
特訓って何をするんだ？
Sieta, you should come with us. It'll be fun. Well, it's a game, kind of. It's meant to strengthen Ethereal power.
へえ、そんなゲームがあるのか。俺もイシリアル能力者だったら参加させてもらうところだが。
Oh, how dare they give like a perfectly reasonable explanation for why Sieta isn't gonna come.
残念ながらイシリアル能力を持っていない者には 全く意味がない。
そっか。じゃあそっちは任せる
え。
俺は歩むようにうちのみんなとの連携強化のための訓練メニューでも作っといてやるさ。
Sorry.
何いいってことさ。
Zeta puts his arm around my shoulders, then he whispers into my ear.
今震えるのも仕方ない。だけど次の戦いでは頼むぜ。お前が鍵になるはずだしな。
I'll do my best.
ま、戦いの爆発は踏んでるみたいだしな。なんとかなるだろ
ちょっと、男同士で何話してるのよ。
Hey, it's boy talk.
う。次の訓練についてちょっとな。そっちの邪魔はしないさ。そうそう。移動の途中で実戦経験を積むために小型の異空体に攻撃を仕掛けることもあると思うが、その時は頼むぜ。
He steps away from me, acting casually. He must have whispered like that earlier so the girls wouldn't hear. Not that I mind them finding out about my anxiety, but I'm glad for his concern.
まあ、実践の数をこなすのは必要かもしれないな。
だろ？慣れってかなり重要なんだよな。
今回の任務は、その性質上、延期などができません。皆さん、コンディションには十分気をつけてください。
では解散する。
We leave the bridge at the captain's command. We're going to get busy from now on. Yes, we are. Well, let's... What? No, Yabi, what are you doing here? Yabi, what are you doing here? An extra dimensional has appeared. Your galactic approval rating will decrease each day until the extra dimensional is dealt with. You must defeat the ED before your approval falls below 60%. What? That's just mean, for one thing. Also, why is Yami here? You know, okay. Okay, okay. First, this is very close to the end of this part, but I'm not planning on recording any more after this, so I just need to go talk to Yami right now. Hi, Yami. No? No explanation? No. Okay, there's no explanation. Well... Yep. There better be an explanation for when to go to training. There better be. Also, I expected there to be not a galactic map, or a map like this. I expected it to be like the ship, if anything. But, oh well. I will... I don't know when I'll record again. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Neverwinter recently, and that's eaten up most of my free time, and then there's, you know, homework stuff. But, if I get some free time when I feel like playing, then I'll, make sure to record. But if I don't get any, just, you know, just don't, there might be some days where there isn't a video, but I mean, that's fine. It's not like having one every day was a set in stone thing to begin with and stuff. But yeah, I will see you next time, going to hopefully be able to kill this thing, because I want to try to take it out as soon as possible. So I'll probably do that first. And or maybe I'll just oh yeah, training's available. Okay, I'll probably try to kill that thing first. If it fails, then I'll end up having to go to training. But yeah. Anyways, get there when I get there. See you in the next part. Hope you enjoyed all that. Bye.